Good morning everybody and welcome back. We have just had our first attack of the day. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the first of many. I'm expecting it to be an attack day today, so I think probably we'll be 3. Ooh, got a good shot in, didn't he? So I just hit record. I was just hanging around the base doing things overnight. Oh, he's going around the other side. Are you? Come back. There we go. I think it was just the 2 of them. So notice some iron out there as well. We might collect that. So yeah, just been doing a bit of cooking overnight. Got some of the food that we've collected cooked up. Looks like we have a visitor. And I managed to make some biofuel overnight. Converted a load of leaves. We were back up to 150 in that. And I was just about to grab... There we go. Oh, here's another attack. So this will be the second of the day. Haven't even collected the bags from the last one yet. Can't see your head. Stand still. That's one. Where's the other guy go? I think he must be round the front. Nope. No, he's at the top somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, he's gone round the back of the wall I put up. I think if I hit him now, we're going to get another revenge attack, so I think I'll not shoot him and bring him back. It's a shame, because we had got a good couple of hits in on him, but we get enough attacks without encouraging more of those. Now, as I was saying... Oops, 2 of those and 4 of those, isn't it? Try and get this done before the next attack. Can we make another lockpick? Because we had the power and mass to do it, and we've been refining loads of, well, iron predominantly overnight. I did put away what we got, so we've got a little bit of both now. That's kind of nice, a little bit of zinc as well. So, pick that up before we forget to take it with us. I'm not going to go out just yet because I need to eat and do a few things. I'm expecting the next attack, the 3rd attack, will probably be tonight, and almost certainly in the dark. I thought that grenade would have done more damage than that. But, let's collect up this loot. So I think that was probably Alpha and Bravo, first thing this morning. Which it's kind of good. I don't mind them attacking together like that, as long as it's light, because you know, obviously I can defend and it gets it over and done with. But it is kind of annoying having all 3 attacks on the same day. Kind of restricts me to sticking around. Any more ores? But it's good in the sense that it gets it over and done with, and then hopefully you get 2 days free, so... Yeah, split that. And some more potassium. Doing well on potassium considering I don't mine the stuff, aren't we? Right, let's put all this away. We'll put those. We're going to need more pistol ammo. Kind of running short on that. there again, it is kind of my go-to weapon at the moment, so to be expected. Anyway, how are you all doing today? I hope you are well. Up. So those two attacks out of the way, we can go off and do a little bit of looting and hope that Charlie's attack comes tonight. And having said that, it just starts snowing and clouds over. So that's not what I wanted. Let's just fill ourselves up. I think a piece of chicken will top us off. And a berry. And some water. An absolute plethora of wolves. Those would look nice in my freezer. Okay. It's going to have to be wood, unfortunately. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't know why all those wolves are here unless we have a road camp. I didn't check overnight. I could have checked. Ooh, that's a bit bright. Mind your retinas. Don't actually see any fires close by. Quite difficult to pick out when it's that bright, but that's the only reason I can think of. All these wolves would be crowding us. Right. Let's grab that. I'm going to try and do a little bit of looting. I'm not quite sure how long we're going to last. We do have a heat pack and now a lockpick as well. So I'm going to make a beeline for the lower levels. Try and preserve as much protein as I can. But if it's too cold when we get down to the bottom, we'll probably have to come home early. Ooh. I really want to have to kill the wolf. We'll have to come back, see if it's still there when we get back. It means using up one of my waters just to wash my hands, which I don't really want to do this early on, but looking at the weather, I don't think we're going to be out late today. Did have a bit of a kill fest in the last episode, just at the end there. So let's put a bit of meat in the freezer. I'm going to be sure glad when winter's over though. Just makes everything so much more difficult. And again, I've got to bring my baby bow with me. Which was silly. I remember to bring that, but there again we didn't know there was going to be this many animals around, so another rabbit up there. Yeah, definitely a snowstorm. I'm okay at the moment. It's -5, so I'm not getting health hits or anything, but pretty sure we will be burning through the protein. So I'm going to go to my most popular location. See if we can find a lock crate, which is the one up by Twin Rocks here. And keeping my eye open for rogues as well. Another wolf. Oh, now we're taking health hits. 7. You don't have to come up very high for that temperature to drop, do you? There is a lock crate. Fairly normal location for it here. But let's see what we get in this one. Not doing very well on these, are we? Shotgun shells are nice. Medicinal tonics are nice. Obviously those. The rest is just generic stuff. So again, we failed to get cotton seeds. Alright, no reason for me to stay up here now, so I'm going to head back down into the dip. Do what little looting we can, and if this doesn't clear up, or if it's too cold in the dip, I'm going to have to go home. Still -7. That's not good. Yeah, -8 now. So I'm going to head back, see if we can get a couple of crates or rabbits on the way back. And then we're going to have to find something to do around the base. See the temperature drop now as I go up. Oh, there's a wolf and my stamina's nearly out. I don't think he followed me. -17 here, look. -18. It's quite cold. Okay, I'll put that on for a minute to raise our temperature a little bit. Some of this away. And I think that's everything for there. Pretty much it for there as well. I'm going to make more arrows, I think. I'll keep some in store, and those can go in there, those can go in there, and so can that. The rest is just stuff. Okay, so we'll put that away. I'm going to need... Oops, 9. 18 of those. cross that off while the generator's running anyway. Okay. Switch that off. We might need to switch it back on again depending on how cold we are here. At -5, -6 by the fire. Not good. Okay, let's pop those away. Yeah, these wolves are definitely crowding around the base, aren't they? Intriguing. So, I noticed the power was back up. In fact, let's go down and have a look, see what we've got going. I have to put that on, I'm just going to freeze. Mass is nearly recovered, power has recovered, but I'm kind of running out of things to do without pearls. Even the distillery needs 3 circuit boards. I suppose we could potentially look at more upgrades. Oh, that was something I remembered. The upgrade for this we hadn't done, the power efficiency. So I could work towards that. I need 2 ingots, 12 things. We've got the ingots, and we've got the 12 things. So we're just going to need power and mass. Power will come up anyway, so I think what I'll do is I'll leave the generator running. This refinery will be finishing soon, hopefully, and then hopefully the power will build up naturally because the generator's running, and then we can use that to make the mass. I do have a little bit of kelp, but not a lot, so I think that's the next sensible upgrade because we're using that more and more now, and obviously the leaner we can make it, the better. Can't do that one because I don't have a circuit board. So going to have to wait for the thaw. Okay. Well, this is a dead loss, isn't it? It has warmed up a little bit. -2, -4, -3. Somewhere around there. So maybe the storm is going to blow itself out, but can't do much while it's blowing like this, unfortunately. Even if my base was down in the low levels, as you saw, it's still way too cold. We could do more upgrades. I could upgrade to the black trousers. The medium ones give me 1.5 warmth, those give me 3 warmth. So that would improve things a lot, but to do it we would need to have 12 cotton, I think that is. Wolf just hanging around outside. Do we have 12 cotton? The answer is yes, we do. So that's one possibility. Kind of didn't really want to use it for that, but it might help us to get out when we otherwise wouldn't be able to, so we need 12 and a rope. That's 1, 2, 3 of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. That was everything. Yeah, and the trousers we're wearing. Okay, so we'll just got to wait for those are crafting. Anyway, let's go stand by the fire again. Yeah, so this should give me another 1.5 degrees of comfortability, if that's a word, which means that I think we were good down to -7 before. So this should take us down to a -8.5, which, at least in the lower levels, will mean I can get out. So just waiting on those. Burned through our protein already, unfortunately. That's okay. We have got more. And it'll save me repairing my trousers anyway. An expensive way of doing a repair. Right, so I've just got to be a little bit careful because without trousers on my cold tolerance is only minus 5.5, but we are okay at the moment. It's definitely warming up, so I'm thinking maybe the storm has blown itself past. Yeah, so minus 8.5 now. That should help a little bit. And one of those. A rabbit maybe. We can take a chicken with us. I don't want to eat it yet. But we are going to need water, unfortunately. Yeah, sun's coming out by the look of it. It's still minus 13 here. So we can't be standing out there very long. Away while I'm waiting for my water. So we're coming towards the evening now. I think the sun is, yeah, the sun is kind of over the top of the mountain now. So I'm thinking Charlie should be coming for an attack soon, and I'd really like to be here for it because I want to know which side of that rock they go, whether they just automatically run round to the other side now or not. So don't want to be going too far. Those wolves are looking very tasty. Okay, I've this chicken with me. Yes, minus 11, minus 10, minus 9. Right, so we're okay here at minus 8. Makes life a little bit easier. So yeah, the sun is kind of going. I'm not expecting Charlie to attack until the sun's gone over the back of the mountain. I think they usually attack in the dark, which is a bit of a pain. And I think we should be able to get a little bit of looting done at least. Oh, cottonseed. Nice. I want to try and run over this way. I can. See if we can see what's pushing these animals over. Nothing down in the dip. Oops. I meant to pick it up and then press jump. Did it the wrong way around. Yeah, we're right on borderline here at minus 8. We need to get lower. I wanted to go up there and just see if there were any road camps around up there, but it's far too cold. Yeah, a lot Lots of small game again. I don't really... I hear a weapon. Oh, I heard a weapon being reloaded then. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't really eat the rose hips because they dehydrate you quite badly. But I kind of collect them anyway, because if you put them in the back of your fridge, and if you do get desperate for veg at any time, well, it is a veg. So I figure they don't take up much space. And they don't need to be in the fridge. I mean, they can be just in a crate somewhere. Obviously in hopefully the next update, but in a future update, ColdGames is planning on introducing perish times on fruit and veg, or certainly fruit, which is why he's introduced the jar, so that you can make jam. The idea being the jam won't perish, of course. Currently I don't really bother with the jam. I have made it just to say I've made it. But it doesn't give you as big a boost as the equivalent veg does. The fact that was mentioned in the last patch notes that he is aware of, but obviously once perish times come into effect, then it will be worth doing, because even though making jam means you get less veg boost from eating the jam than you would eating the vegetables, if the vegetables are going to perish, then you're better off making the jam, so kind of makes sense. Right, we're losing the light, the storm has come back. I'm expecting Charlie to attack any second, if my calculations are correct. Of course I could be wrong, I have been wrong before. But if they don't attack tonight, then it will be in the morning. But I think historically we've been having 3 attacks a day, so no reason to believe that will have changed. Right, there was a wolf here somewhere, there he is. I don't want to go too far over to the left, just in case they are on their way in. Rather not run into them. I'm certainly not going to pass a builder crate. There were a load of wolves here, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful. Yeah, looks like they've gone. No sign of Charlie anywhere. Let's get in the warm anyway. Put that on for a second. Okay on that, those go upstairs. And I won't put that in to refine because I balanced the quantities off and we want the power to build up. So we've got loads of power now. Add those to that. These can go up in the crate upstairs. So what we need is, I think it's 150. Yeah, 150 mass. So I'll turn that on. We've got plenty of power, but we will need more power, so I'm going to make sure... Oops. So, just kicked off. Make sure that continues, just for now. help to balance the drain on the power, and I'll have to keep an eye on it, try not to overrun it this time. Right, turn that off. Oh yeah, look at the snow now. Wow. That's on so you guys can see, and use the base attack. And still. Where are you? Oh, I'll get a hit in there. I'm firing several times quickly just to try and get the bullets into them, you know, while they stood still, but they always seem to manage to move. You hit them once and they move instantly. I think that's the last of them. It's the 3 of them tonight. Just gonna nip out and get those. I know it's going to be dark for you. Very sorry. I'll put the light on, but I don't know how much it'll help you. Well, at least they brought me some ammo. That's what I needed. Okay, let's get back in the warm. Actually, I was told that it's a good idea to manually switch your light off before you put your gun away. I don't know how accurate that is, whether that saves a bit of battery. Somebody who... nothing to go in there. Somebody did mention that if you just put it away and you don't actually switch it off, it can often drain more of the battery than you intend. That goes in there, that doesn't. Okay. Yeah, we've got 3 rounds left. I think it might be a good idea if we take some of those with us. Don't really like making these. Seems a bit of a waste, but given that I am using that gun a lot, well, seems sensible. Right, okay, how are we doing? 141, pretty good. By the time I've been upstairs and put these seeds away, cook my water, be good to go. Yeah, so you can see I've got 20 of those rose hips. Well, honestly, I'm probably never going to eat them, but I just can't bring myself to not pick them. And you know, it's a useful backup. So if I do run out of the other veg, at least, well, I've got something. Might not be the best something in the world, but something is better than nothing. Oh, perfect, 150. So now we just need the 750 power, I think it was. Oh, 700 power. So we are accumulating it at quite a fast rate, so that shouldn't take too long at all. Then all we need is 2 ingots, 3 adhesive, 10 and 12. Go. So that should be all ready to go. Just going to go back up in the warm. I'm going to let that power come up a little bit. Yeah, you can't... oh yes you can. So that's how much power we've currently got. I don't need to buy another spawn, but I can see what the power is from stood next to the fire. So that's kind of handy. So that's our 3 attacks over and done with, and by not shooting that guy that was running away, hopefully we won't have any revenge attacks incoming. So the next 2 game days should be relatively quiet, I hope. So we just got to hope the weather will behave itself, and if that's the case, I'll maybe, if the weather will behave, I'll maybe try and get up a little bit further up towards Wartastic and the North Lake, see if we can't find some decent loot up that way somewhere. But that will be very dependent on the weather. And just thought I'd have a quick look. Not seeing any rogue fires. In fact, I'm not seeing any rogue fires. Wow. Oh, there's one on the corner of the river up there. There's usually like at least 4, if not 5 rogue camps around, so I'm surprised we're not seeing little yellow dots everywhere. That is strange. But there we go. So this should have, yeah, just coming up to enough power. So what I'll do is as soon as we get the power, I'll get this upgrade done, and by then I think it will be time to call it. But we didn't do too bad today, despite the weather. Managed to upgrade our trousers, so we have a better heat protection now, and we fended off 3 base attacks. Our pistol is pretty much knackered, so I'm gonna have to get that repaired. But well, we survived another day. That's the important thing. So there we go, we've just tipped round to 700, so I'll just leave a bit to, a bit of surplus. So I don't want the fridge to go off, obviously. So 700, we got 715, that's perfect. So we'll get that installed. That will reduce the cost of refining by 25%. I usually don't bother with the 3rd slot, because to run 3 slots, even with the upgrade we've just done, you still need to run 1.2 generators or something, so you can't actually run it on 1 generator. So I generally don't bother. Just seems a little pointless to me. If I were to want to refine more, than I currently can, I would probably make another refinery and upgrade that, and then have a generator for each refinery. But I've never yet got to a stage where I've needed to do that. The refinery works pretty well. Anyway, I think morning is here, just about, and it's still snowing. Well, let's hope we're not in for another 2-day storm. But that's all I've got for you this time. Hiding in here out of the cold weather does seem a little bit boring, but I'm trying to make it as entertaining as I can and show you a bit of the struggle and the grind that I'm going through, and that you will go through if you try and follow my lead. But yeah, I'm going to go and check the plant beds as soon as it warms up, and today and tomorrow should be a quiet day, so I maybe wrap those up into one episode, but we'll see how much fun we have when I record it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Look after yourselves and stay safe. Bye bye now.